We're back with the politics fix. Let's take a look at this ad now. It's produced by Floyd Brown. He's, of course, the guy who produced the Willie Horton ad back in that '88 campaign. This is for North Carolina. It's an attack ad against, guess who? Barack Obama.
Mike Boyd, killed at 15, beaten with bricks after a gang member crashed into his car. Severo Enriquez, just 14 years old, when he refused to flash a gang hand sign, he was shot 5 times in the back. They all died in 2001. In Chicago, the Sun-Times called it urban terrorism and demanded action on gang violence. But that same year, a Chicago state senator named Barack Obama voted against expanding the death penalty for gang-related murders. Can a man so weak in the war on gangs be trusted in the war on terror?
There you have it, Jonathan.
Wow.
The first shot.
All I can say is he's going to look back on the Cling Bitter controversy with, with fondness. That's a really hard ad, and he's going to have an answer for it, whether he likes it or not.
Well, it's a giant permission slip to somebody who doesn't want to vote for him to begin with, and it's also a permission slip for the Republican Party to use him as a target throughout the general election. Right, Joan?
Yes. I mean, I think this definitely proves, as Jonathan says, that nothing Hillary has done to date is really even a tenth of what's going to happen to him in the general election. It's not a reason not to nominate him, because she will have, you know, we can all sit around and write the attack ads on her. It's going to be a nasty race. The one thing she has is that she's faced it before and she's fought back.
Well, Roger, this guy hides under a rock every couple generations, shows up again with another ad against a black candidate, or using a black person as the bad guy.
Well, I've got to say, although I'm not a great fan of Brown, and you know, I wrote extensively about the Willie Horton ad when it was used in a negative way, I'm not sure you can say this ad is racially motivated. This is an attack on Barack Obama for a specific vote, not extending the death penalty to gang members or whatever the heck it's about. But it's not, I mean, you can't say that every time someone uses Barack Obama's picture in an ad, it's racism. I mean, the guy is what the guy is.
Bravo,
and
Roger.
You know, and there are some unfair ads that are going to run, you know, not by McCain, but by the 527s and others. But I'm not sure this is one of them.
Right.
Well, you wonder whether the sound and the fury of the urban theme here doesn't sort of capture him as one of the criminals.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Joan, that's the way I saw it. It sort of put him on the street corner. It put him on the street corner with the killers.
Gang members, right?
Yeah.
He's soft on gangs. He's soft on, and you know, gangs equal black in this ad. So I thought there was a little bit of racial coding, but I think Roger makes an otherwise good point. I think, you know, we can go too far in saying anything.
You know, I get criticized. I get criticized for being oversensitive to these ads, but. You know, I just know the country I grew up in, and this is an easy target. I'm sorry, Jonathan. You don't agree. Go ahead.
I agree. No, I agree with Roger, and I agree with Joan agreeing with Roger. I think Roger's absolutely right. Just because you criticize Barack Obama doesn't mean that it's racially motivated or should be viewed through a racial lens.
Okay. You guys may be right. I may be right. Anyway, Roger, I like being right rather than wrong. Anyway, thank you, Roger. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Jonathan. Join us again tomorrow.